All right, so for the second option, you can use the sketchbook app that we learned about last week. This is what it looks like. Open that up and your picture should automatically be here, unless you were playing around with it and you need to, and there's like another picture here besides this one. To get back to the gallery, you can press this button right up here. It's a white square with some lines on it. And press that, and then press gallery. If you want to save the sketch that you're on, you can say save current sketch. If you don't want it, just do discard changes, and it will bring you back to the gallery view, which then you can pick your project that we started last week. So for this, I wrote, if I could fly anywhere, I would fly to Hawaii, because I got a lot of answers for Hawaii or like a beach. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. You're not going to draw exactly what I'm going to draw. Obviously, everyone wrote a different location down here. So you're going to look up on Google or think about what represents your location. For example, with Hawaii, you can do palm trees and a beach. If you said you want to go to Disney World, think of your favorite ride. And if you did, some people said Finland, you can do the Northern Lights. So think of something that represents the location that you would fly to. Also, some people said that they wanted to go to a different state to see their grandparents or their family. You can draw a little house and then draw a picture of your family or your relatives that you want to visit. So that's kind of up to you what you want to draw here. I'm just gonna show you some tips of how to do different backgrounds and different tools to work with. The first thing that we're all gonna draw though is we're gonna draw ourselves flying above the location that we did. So to do this, I'm just gonna put my two fingers and make this a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm working with. So I am gonna work with this technical pen tool, and I'm gonna put the size on 1 because that is a good outlining size. For this, make sure it's on black. If it's not on black, you can press it. And then the inside circle is how you determine what color you're using. So the bottom of this square will always be black and the top will always be white. If you need a different color going forward, this outer circle is how you get the other colors. So I'm gonna start it right here, and I'm just gonna make a circle for my head. And then you are gonna draw your arms going over your head because we're gonna act like this is flying. So go around and up. Then you're gonna do 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back down. If you mess up, you can just hit this arrow and you can start over. All right, so make sure that this line is connected to the head, or when we're filling this in with our skin colors, the whole background is gonna be filled in if these lines aren't connected. So the next hand or arm, you're gonna start with the neck coming from the head and then go up. 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come down. Now I'm just gonna make the torso like that. You can create your own shirt. So first, just by doing a little curve from one side of your neck to the other. And that is just to show your neck and then where your shirt starts. You can draw a tank top just by doing 2 curves on either side. You can do a long sleeve shirt. You can do a short sleeve shirt by just doing 2 lines here. And then you can design your shirt. I'm gonna put a little heart on mine. now for your legs, you're gonna start here. You're gonna go. If ever that happens, you can just click this, like it's turning white for some reason. If your lines aren't drawing, that's probably what's happening. Just click this again and bring it to the black. So from here, I'm just gonna go, oop, see I made a mistake, just go back. Make sure you're connecting the lines. I'm gonna go down, and then I'm gonna make the letter B, and then come up. I'm not gonna go all the way up. And then go over a little, down. If you can do this all with one line, that's the best way to do it. But if you don't, that's fine. Then you can make pants, or you can make shorts. You can do whatever you want with that. Oh, also some shoes. I'm gonna draw some little shoelaces. So we're almost done. You just have to draw your face. If you want, again, you could zoom it in, and that makes it easier. If you want a smaller brush size, just click on the pen and you can make it a smaller brush size. So I'm gonna do 2 football size eyes. And then I'm gonna draw some eyebrows. Don't forget your eyebrows. Your nose doesn't have to be super realistic. I'm just gonna do a little curve, and then I'm gonna make a big smile. I'm missing some hair, so I am going to draw some hair. If you wanna do this with your color hair, that's probably easier. My hair is brown. For brown, I just clicked on the red and moved the circle up. And you can click that. I'm just gonna draw some hair. And then voila, you have a person or flying. The easiest way to color these in, instead of coloring them in with the pen tool, is to click this fill bucket. Make sure it's on, this is highlighted, solid fill. And then you can pick whatever color you want. And click on the spot that you want filled. So I just need to do my skin color. Everyone has a different skin color, so you can play around with like the yellows, the pinks, the oranges, and try to match your skin color. You can always put your hand right up to it to see if it matches. Sometimes it's frustrating learning something new, so you're probably not going to get it on your first try. I had to even play around with this to make this easy enough to demonstrate. So once you have your person flying, now you're ready for your background. You're going to pinch it so you see the whole thing. And I'm going to do the beach. So the horizon line, I'm going to change this back to the horizon line is going to be a line. This doesn't have to be straight. You don't have to use your ruler tool. And this is going to be where my sand is, and then my ocean is gonna be up here. Ocean. So before you do any of the drawing, you can do the sunset. So click the paint tool, the linear line, fill, wherever you want the sky, you put your finger and then you drag it up. So there's 3 circles, 1, 2, 3, and you can pick your colors that you want. So click on the circle and that says black. So you can click on that. I'm gonna do like a blue up here. And you can play around with this. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna do a blue. And then to get out of that, you just click the circle. For the middle one, I'm gonna do red. And look, because blue and red make purple, so there's a little bit of purple in there too. And then for the bottom one, I'm just gonna do yellow. And this makes a pretty sunset. You can also like drag each circle and make that really nice. Isn't that cool? Okay, now I'm gonna make my ocean. To get out of this, just click the paint bucket tool again. The ocean, I am going to use the pen tool and make some waves. And I am going to fill that in with a pretty blue. Paint tool, I'm gonna do solid fill. There we go. Sometimes you have to zoom it in if it's a tiny, tiny little spot. You can also make the foam on the waves. I'm gonna do a light blue. A little foam to make this look more like waves. And now I'm gonna make the sand. A good sand color is you click the outer ring to put it on orange, and then there's a bunch of different tans. So click one. I'm gonna fill this in first with one color. And then you can make some texture on there. Oh, you have to obviously pick a different color. I'm gonna pick a darker color. And it always shows you what color was selected, so I'm gonna make that darker. And then you can make texture on the sand, which is pretty cool. This coarse watercolor, bring down the size. I'm gonna bring down the size to 28. And it shows you what it looks like up here. And this makes it look like sand and not just one color. So that is all I'm gonna show you on this. If you want, you can do palm trees. Remember to look up something about your location and then you can try to draw it. Once you're happy with your picture, you're gonna wanna save this to your iPad photo library. In order to do that, you are gonna click this square button up here, and then you're going to click share. And now you're gonna click save image. And then that will automatically save it to your library. And to get to that, just press the home button, open up your camera, and it's a nice full picture right on your photos. Then you can upload this as an attachment to Google Classroom. And you are all finished. Good luck, guys.